the Wraith. All right. So that was game one of the match. I think I will try another match to try and see how that goes. And I think that's going to be it for me. So let's go to a Goliath, hopefully, because that would be a bit more exciting, I would say. I think that is another Wraith. It's a replay. All right. More replays. This looks like the other monster player. All right. Getting ready for the second match here. It's the Goliath. It's KPB versus Vex. Vex playing the Wraith up 1-0. And KPB trying to make it even with their Goliath. So hopefully this match is a little bit more exciting. Uses the Flame Breath onto that Mammoth. We're trying to minimize the damage taken, as they can do health early in the match if you don't have armor. And the Hunters are here in hot pursuit of the monster. It looks like our lineup is going to be the medic played by Kyra. The trapper is going to be Abe. The support will again be played by Hank. And our assault this time, it's going to be Markov. So he's got those big damage arc mines to take a crap ton of health out of the monster if he is able to get them on him. The Goliath, however, does have the tools to deal with those mines. He has the Flame Breath, which can break them, but he also has to be careful because if the Flame Breath is on cooldown, he doesn't have a way to break the arc mines without getting in range. Alright, so Hunter's in pursuit of the monster here. It's a little bit more difficult with Abe to see where the monster is, as you don't have Daisy to lead you there. You have to spend a little bit more time setting it up or watching signs of the map destruction. So you're going to put a lot of those tracking darts into the wildlife around the map and hope that the monster will eat them. Sometimes you'll see Hunters put a little bit of damage or even down wildlife with the tracking dart in them to try to make it a little bit more enticing for the Goliath to kill them, which sometimes works. Flame Breath used on the Marsh Striders here. Oh, they're not Marsh Striders, are they? Nonetheless, he kills the wildlife, takes 2 meats out of both of them, and he's going to have enough for the evolve here. So let's see if he decides to go for it. He's in that little space there with the water. I think there's a tyrant here as well. He goes for the evolve, and I don't think that the Hunters are here at all. He goes 3 in Fire Breath, 2 in the Leap Smash, I think that is, and 1 in Charge. So he doesn't go for the rock throw at all. Pretty standard in the professional play, although it is quite exciting to see those rock throws in action, especially when they get to the stage 3, because those rock throws can do, I think, a half bar of health to the Hunters. So Goliath, sometimes this game gets a little bit wonky. Goes for a climb instead of eating the wildlife as he intended to do. He sees the Hunters here. He doesn't have full armor yet. He's going to double back, uses a charge, and he's going to run straight into the other Hunters. So he's a little bit caught in this tunnel here. He goes the other way. I think he knows where the Trapper is. He was in that other group. So he's going to try to get as far away as possible, taking a little bit of damage here from the assault. But I think he's going to be okay here. He does have a lot of traversal techniques with the Leap Smash and the leaps, as well as the charge to get out of there. Climbs a little bit, and I think he's going to be out. Alright, so the Hunter's in pursuit. Acceleration field is available for Kyra, but she chooses not to use it. And there she goes. She uses the acceleration field, catches up to Hank, who took a little bit of damage for some reason. Assault, the Markov sees the wildlife and decides to hit them with the lightning gun. Maybe that'll get tracked up by Abe. He does have the tracking gun out. Hasn't elected to hit those wildlife that the assault took down. So, Hunter's in pursuit of the monster. Birds were scared, but I don't think they see him yet. There is a large 4-meat wildlife just taking a nap there. I think that wildlife was taking a nap because he was dead. And there is a great tracking dart from the Trapper, and the monster is seen. There is the medic healing up the Trapper. He knows he's hit with a tracking dart. We could see a dome here, about half health on the support, I think. Yeah, the support. And the healing grenades coming out from Kyra, doing a lot of health, but here comes the Fire Breath from the Goliath. I think that's level 3, and it's doing a lot of damage to the Hunters. Good healing grenades from Kyra, and I don't know if the Goliath is targeting the Hunters that he needs to right now, but he's not taking a whole lot of damage, which is the important part. The shield was used by the support, and there is a big elite wildlife to try to do some extra damage there to the Hunters and the monsters, mostly the Hunters. And good orbital barrage from Hank, and the lightning gun is also doing some work onto the Goliath. Goliath trying to go for that support. Is that the support? Maybe not, but he is out of armor now and is trying to hide. There is quite a bit of damage done to the Hunters, and he's hiding in the bushes here, trying to smell to see where they're going. They are gathering around him. They might miss him. He goes for the Trapper and does some damage, but all the rest of the Hunters are here, so he might not be able to do too much. Dome is down, so he's able to get out of this one. And good climb there. Great awareness of the surroundings. And there is a big 4-me, but I don't think he wants to take her now, especially with low armor. Gets 2 armor back from that. And he's about halfway through his evolve meter to stage 3. He goes for the poison nest. Misses that leap smash a little bit. Gets a little bit of distance out of it, but definitely not what he was looking for. He wanted to get down off that ledge. He gets an easy 1-me, and there is a mammoth bird to get a little bit more towards that armor and evolve meter. He has the flame breath up. He uses it on the mammoth bird. He ate a tracking dart that was taken from Abe, and he's going to need to move fast through these next couple of moments to try to keep the beat on the Hunters. Alright, so there's an easy food using the fire breath, but the Hunters could be working their way around here. Now it's a bit too fast for them. Okay, so Goliath still pretty free to do whatever he wants. He does get hit a little bit. It is the support that's hitting him. And he goes right towards the Hunters. He has full armor. He may want to fight here. And there's a great wildlife doing a lot of damage to the Trapper. And he's going to take a lot from that. Getting healed up by Kyra and shielded by Hank. And the lightning gun doesn't do anything for the Trapper, but it does do the damage to the monster. The Trapper goes down, the dome goes down, and the monster is free to leave if he chooses, but it looks like he's going to stay. The Hank shield is doing a lot of work, but a good orbital will keep the monster off the body. The monster focusing down the medic, and alright, so he's not going to let them revive this body, trying to do as much as he can to stop them. He is on half a bar of armor. This could be a stage 2 win. He takes another Hunter out. And there is a lot of grouping here. It is going to be Hank and Markov left up. The Trapper's down. And the monster is going to try to take this last body down. It's going to be the medic that he's going to try to keep out of the fight. The leap smash comes out onto the assault. The assault nearly dead. The fire breath will take him out. The medic is down. So it's just the support left. The monster does have his stage 2. Doesn't need to be eating right now. And it looks like he's going to be going for that evolve, because he knows that the support is the one that's left. Oh, he sees the support. He's going right for him. He's on very little health right now. Uses a charge. Doesn't get too much out of it. There's a leap smash. And there's another leap. And this support is in trouble and dead. And that's a win for the Goliath. He goes for the evolve just as a little bit of insult to injury. And they win that one, even the series up at 1-1. So I think that'll be it for me right now. I think I've shown enough of my casting at that point. That was fun. It is very different for me, a different type of game that I'm used to commentating, but I hope you enjoy it. And yep, cheers.